Hey, today we're going to talk about the Parker Hickman homestead. We're going to talk about the road getting to the trailhead. We'll talk about the parking at the trailhead, talk about the trail itself, and we'll talk about all the features. Stay tuned. Hey, welcome to the Ozark Experience. I'm Fred.
I'm Amanda.
And today we're going to take you on the Parker Hickman Trail.
So the road getting to the Parker Hickman homestead is from Jasper. You go Highway 7 north until you get to the Erbie Campground Road is what it's referred to. The number of the road is listed on the map and it's also online. Once you leave Highway 7, which is pavement, you're going to be on a dirt road for quite a while. All the way past the Erbie Campground in a very sharp turn is the pull-off for the Parker Hickman homestead. So Erbie Road is a really long dirt road. It has a lot of ways to get into it and a lot of ways to get out of it. You can enter it multiple points along Highway 7. You can enter it from Harrison. So you definitely want to get directions downloaded while you're in Jasper on this road. It's all dirt still, but a wide parking area. There's a lot of shade to be found there if you want to park in the shade.
So you're going to drive up, get out, open up a gate. They ask you to keep the gate closed. Open up a gate in the homesteads right there. And it's got a lot of buildings, a lot of nice, well-preserved buildings. And you're allowed to go inside these buildings.
It was occupied for a long time after it was built by several different families. So it is well kept. The yard is still mowed and all the buildings are still really visible. I think they might have had one of the barns with some wire over it so you couldn't go in all the spaces, but you could walk under it into the main space. Yeah,
it's a cool building. It's a 2-story building. They've got a little guest register in the front there if you want to sign your name when you go in. And yeah, you can go explore all the buildings. So probably my favorite old homestead, aside from the Valines homestead, just because my wife's a Valines, but it's probably the coolest homestead as far as the number of buildings you can go into and check out and kind of explore. So it's pretty fun and it's super accessible.
Yeah.
A good little area.
Yeah.
There's the BRT is right behind it, and as you're going down Erbie, there's all kinds of things to do.
Down Erbie Road is the Erbie Campground. There's the North and South Pond Trail. There's a couple of different waterfall trails on Erbie Road. I think there's Thunder Falls and Cecil.
There's the Erbie Put-in itself, so if you want to go swimming, there's a lot of nice little swimming holes there.
There's a horse camp there.
If you have one of the Ozark Experience maps, they've got QR codes. So let's say you want to go to Cohen Forest while you were on your way to or from the Parker Hickman homestead. You go ahead and just scan the QR code. It'll load our webpage. Then it say get directions. Click here to get directions, and it'll load the directions up in Google Maps.
As far as like equipment that you might need or gear that you might need for this, your vehicle is within sight of you the entire time. You do not need any equipment with you.
So we do have a free download on our website. It's the itinerary, which typically when you go on hikes or whatever, you're going to always want to leave an itinerary in your car. We've already listed kind of the emergency phone numbers if you're leaving an itinerary with someone at home. Or you can fill it out, take a picture of it, send it to your mom, your dad, your kids, whatever, and they'll know where you're at and when you should return. As well as we've got a list of all the hiking gear that you might need in particular scenarios. I think in this case, you really, you might bring water with you, I guess, but you'll be in eyesight of your vehicle the whole time. So you might want to have a few things in your car.
And there's not going to be any phone service. Like occasionally when you get to the top of a hill on the road, you might pick up like one bar occasionally, but there's basically no cell service down there.
Yeah, beautiful area though.
Dogs are not allowed here because it's part of the Buffalo National River area. We just left ours in the car with the car running.
Now the dogs are allowed on the banks of the river and within the area. So if you were to go to the swimming hole afterwards or whatever, you bring your dog. But that's the only place they're really allowed is on the river banks. Parker Hickman, I'd say, is probably, we put the highest rating of any of the homesteads on our website only because you can really explore it. It's really fun, really neat. If you like old buildings or old history, old things, it's really cool to check out. Our website as well has a page that has all the historical or museum type stuff. So there's other hikes, like Round Top has this old World War II kind of crash site. There's a museum in downtown Jasper that has part of the plane in it. And then there's some other historical markers, a lot of old, the Ozark cafes in like over 100-year-old buildings. They got a lot of old buildings downtown, some World War II markers.
For this homestead in particular, there's a lot of information online about the two brothers that originally built it and the age of the logs that were used to build it. It's supposed to be some of the oldest wood in the county, and so there's a lot of information online about this place as well, and it's pretty interesting.
So it's a neat place, whether you're a history buff or not. We've got the video of the walkthrough, and we'll have a link on that here, so you can go ahead and click on that if you're interested, kind of what the trail looks like or what the features look like and all. As well, if you think someone else might enjoy this, please hit subscribe, like, and the alert button. It helps others find the videos. Yeah.
Thanks.
Thanks for watching.